A 10% a straight man there.
10%.
10. If I so much. Trust me. But because people just don't know. That's the problem. People just know. Yes.
Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you so much for watching my videos. You are greatly appreciated. Now I just showed you a video of a prostitute, as they say, who has been on an interview with Jeffrey. And you know, she was making her statement that around 10% of Jamaican men are straight. So she's saying that majority of Jamaican men, according to her, are gay men, homosexual, bisexual men. And, you know, it created a lot of unease and discomfort for the men in the Jamaican society because they're saying that she doesn't have any evidence of that. She's a nobody, she's trash, she's a prostitute, she's a whore, she's a dirty individual. She has no business speaking on Jamaican men. She doesn't know anything. And what's her claim to such status? What information is she privy to for her to come to such a conclusion? And so it has been circulating on social media. A lot of persons are adding their 2 cents in agreement, also saying that, you know, she's right. A lot of persons are saying that yes, there are so many men out there who are actually gay, who are actually bisexual and stuff like that. And you know, it's women who are actually agreeing with her to that regard. Majority of the men are highly you know, disagreeing, and you know, they're disrespecting her on social media, going in on her physical appearance, speaking on her and all of that. But here's where I'm concerned. My opinion that I would like to divulge in this video or this audio. I really do not care. I really do not care. When you lie with the dogs, they're going to wake up with flea. So many times I've seen men, so many times, as a person who work as a bartender or used to work as a bartender at different bars across Montego Bay, in the Montego Bay area, and also in Hanover. I know firsthand that there are so many men who tend to support prostitutes. They're always in support of them. They measure them against regular 9-to-5 women, against wives, against women who are living in relationship with a man, having some sort of commitment, unwed commitment with a man. They compare them all the time and saying that these women will do this and they will do that, and it's cost them way less, and they're not nagging. Prostitutes are not nagging and all of that, in comparison to the wives that they have at home, the girlfriends, saying that they're very demanding, they're cheating just the same, and they're lying to them. So they rather spend their money with prostitutes and get the time of their life, or whatever it is that they desire, they're paying to get done. On the contrary to the wives at home who want this, they want that, they want kids maintenance, they want to do hair, they want to do nails, they want clothes, they want money, and it's never enough for them, and they have to be constantly nagging the men for things. This is what guys have said. I've worked in bar, and trust me, they want bartenders to be a counselor. They want bartenders to be the avid listener. They want bartenders to participate in conversations with them. They want bartenders to be go-go dancers, prostitutes, just the same. It is a crazy world out there. So I do not have anything to say when it comes to them not agreeing with what this prostitute have to say. All of a sudden, what she's saying is garbage. Yet when they're saying something in support of these men, they tend to be, you know, up in arms, agreeing with these street wars. I have absolutely nothing to say. The only thing I will say to this is, you get what you pay for. You paid for them, you empower them, you gave them a voice. It was you men, you Jamaican men, who gave these funny looking people living that type of life that voice. You understand me? When it comes to me, there's absolutely nothing a prostitute can open their mouth and say to me for me to hear, have any interest in wanting to speak on. Am I better than them? Yes, because many struggles that they have been through in their life, I have been through it also. And so have so many other women. They just made a decision not to live the life that they choose to live. You understand me? They aren't special. Their story isn't special. They just became a victim of their circumstances, and they choose to crash out and live their life that kind of way. And need I to remind the public that there are also lots of women who are nymphomaniac. They enjoy having casual sex with lots of people. And because of such, they have no problem going up the street, living a reckless life, drinking, smoking, and all of that. So there's absolutely nothing a prostitute can open their mouth and say to me that is groundbreaking. When it comes to men, their sexual appetite is very strange, very peculiar, and they will do just about anything. I do not need a prostitute to open their mouth and say anything to me, giving me any form of information about a man, because they're not privy to a man more than anybody else out there. There's nothing that is scientific that they can bring forward to the public about men or about Jamaican men in Jamaican space that people, other persons in other field are not aware of. So I don't cater for exaggerated number that she's putting out there when it comes to Jamaican men and homosexuality. I don't cater for it. She has to know she's the one who is lying with all of them. You understand? And such is the case, then, you just get what you pay for. Like I said, you empower these women, and when you empower these type of shiftless people, then that's exactly what you're going to get. So when they come and they speak out against you and they say this and they say that, you have to take it and run with it. You understand me? You guys were the one who gave them voices. Remember, they're way better than who you have at home. They're way better than a woman that's working honest bread, because women working honest bread, according to you guys, are worth just the same. So if such is the case, then you should accept the information that she's giving you. You understand me? I really do not care for these type of people. They make their decision, and a lot of these women, if not most of them or all, have link with men who are associated with criminal organizations. You understand me? From extortion to scamming to also murder to all sorts of things, and that's how they live their life. You understand? They associate themselves with high risk people. They live high risk life in every way, both sexually and when it comes to money and all of that. They're willing to do anything in the book. They live their life that kind of way. They put themselves at risk. They put other people at risk. They go out with these men. They trick them. They have their gunmen in one corner planning to rob that potential customer and do all of these type of things. This is what they do on a daily basis. You understand? And because of such, I stay the hell away from them. I'm not interested in hearing anything that they have to say. I'm not exchanging words with them, and that's just where it's at. If Jeffrey wants to continue to go ahead and give these people limelight, that's entirely up to him. At the end of the day, he will hardly get the respect from who he thinks he really should be getting it from. He's not going to get much respect, because if you can bypass so many other women out there with talent, with grace, with some sort of substance, who hold their dignity, and you bypass them to interview these low-life people who are wayside people, as a matter of fact, they don't care for their life. They don't care about how they present themselves to the public. They're willing to do anything in the book for $1. And you choose to interview them all the time. It's saying a lot about his program. It's saying a lot about his podcast. And it's saying a lot about who he is as an individual just the same. So when he's giving them voice to come out and say just about anything about men, about Jamaican space, about Jamaican men, about our culture and all of these type of things, you are showing the world that black women are naturally stupid. You're showing the world that there is no sort of education to black women. And these are the type of black women who are being pointed out to use as representation in the black community, and further cement the negative stereotype of black women. These are the things that I speak about all day, every day. Oftentimes, these same Jamaican men will bypass women of substance. So here lies her saying these things about Jamaican men, yet here lies Jeffrey on his podcast living the same life, doing the same thing. He has bypassed so many women out there who are of substance, who are of talent, who will work hard above and beyond, sleepless nights to get their craft, their skill out there, their talent out there, their knowledge and ability out there for whatever field that they are pursuing. And he chose to bypass all of them to interview someone who is having random sex with people outside in the world for money, prostitutes, whores, all these type of people. You understand? And it speaks on the type of people who Jamaican men are. So maybe, just maybe this woman is right. 10% of them are straight, and the 90% are really funny looking people, are funny behaving type of men. You understand? Because if these are the type of people that you guys constantly want to give ear to, want to give space to, time, energy to, respect, whatever the case may be, and you're measuring them to people who are actually holding their dignity and their pride as women, as mothers, as educators in this land, then it goes to show you that maybe 90% of you guys are really sexual deviants in society, pretending to be heterosexual, pretending to be upstanding men and stuff like that. So many women have constantly spoke out against it, and again and again and again and again and again. Even the very Tulux who has his podcast, at all time he keeps talking about termites. He keeps talking about women of low life, women who are living certain type of life that are questionable and contrary. And I always say, why is it that he constantly focus on these type of people? And you know what my solution is at 10 minutes into this talking to you guys? Men love whores. That's it. Men love whores. That's where we're at. Men love wars. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day and may God bless you. Bye-bye.